Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Sipping Tea, and today I have a news and updates video for you starting this week, Tuesday the 27th of June 2023. Briefly however, before I get into that, I just wish to issue a huge thanks to my patrons NB Hollywood, Lucifer and Malfunction 501. Thank you all ever so much for your continued support. If you would also like to help support me by becoming a patron, then please do find the link down in the description. As a little bit of bonus information regarding that, soon I will have Patreon exclusive content on my Patreon page regarding Tankfest 2023. So, without any further delay, let's get into it. So we start this week with the brand new tanks in the World War II tech tree. They are the long awaited Italian tank destroyers. So these tanks really have been a very long time in the making due to a few different bugs and everything. So they got delayed, but basically they start from tier 5 and go all the way up to tier 10, so you get 5 brand new tanks to play. And at first glance, some of them do appear to be really rather good, so do check that out in the game. Again, it's World War II of course, so yeah, worth your attention there. Moving on from there, we have advanced training sessions. So basically with this, it's a brand new sort of mode within the game. So on the main screen where you get to select which game mode you play, be it Cold War or World War II, there will now be a training section which not only covers the basics but also more advanced concepts as well. So you can check that out, and no doubt there'll probably be some achievements to be had upon completion, as there was with the basic training. From there we have challenges and events. We start with Flat Tire with us from today through until the 4th of July. All you have to do is assist with 500 or more damage due to you immobilising vehicles in any number of battles, and you will get a bonus 100% silver. This is available in World War II and Cold War tiers 3 to 10 and all eras, multiplayer and co-op, and available up to 5 times per day. Moving on from there, we have Canada Day, also starting from today until the 4th of July. There's a dedicated article to this which I will provide a link down in the description for, but basically what this is that it gives you the opportunity to earn various different sort of emblems and boosters along the way. All you have to do is win 2 battles in a row. Once again, it's available to all tiers in World War 2 from 3 to 10 that is, and all eras in Cold War, multiplayer and co-op, and available up to 5 times per day. Moving on from there, you are also able to earn the British tier 5 Frostbite Grizzly M4 medium tank along with a vehicle slot. There are 4 different stages to this particular op. Basically all you need to do is earn up to 50,000 XP in any number of battles. You'll get a few different rewards along the way for the various different stages, mostly consisting of boosters of different sorts and also some inscriptions as well. It's available to World War II all tiers, along with Cold War all eras, multiplayer and co-op, and available once per account. From there, there's a couple of Canada Day bundles. So we have the American tier 4 Ram 2 medium tank along with a British tier 5 Sherman Grizzly 1 medium tank. Both of those available for a 40% discount, which equates to 2,550 gold. The final bundle within this section is once again very much Canada themed, so you've got some Canada Day emblems, some that you'll be earning within that Grizzly op. Basically all of those emblems available for 690 gold, also representing a 40% saving. Moving on from there, we have from the 30th of June through until the 5th of July a 200% XP first win bonus. So that pretty much explains it right there. Get your first win and you get 100% more XP than you ordinarily would upon your first win ordinarily. Moving on from there, we have themed bundles. So with us from today, the 27th of June through until the 4th of July, you'll see from the graphic on the screen just here that there are 4 different bundles. One of the biggest ones here, you'll get a 50% discount on 4 different tanks, and it will just cost 13,250 gold. All of them are World War II tanks. You also get some 2D standard commanders thrown into that bundle as well, but I just refer you to the graphic on the screen so you can see that in far more detail for all 4 of those bundles. From there we have additional end of June sales, free XP and more. So again, from today the 27th of June through until the 4th of July, there are quite a few different offers right here. So because there are such an enormous amount, I think it's about 17 or so at a glance just here, instead of waffling on all 17 different bundles that are available, I'll just give you the gist of it, and of course refer you to the link down in the description where you get to see the news source for this video. But the long and short of it is that once again we have various different boosters on sale in sort of different quantity bundles, 25 and 50, that sort of thing. And also consumables as well, so enhanced fire suppressor, enhanced rations, that sort of thing as well. And there's also a couple of tank bundles there as well, so do check that out. In fact, I'll include the tank bundles on the screen just here, as they are the ones that sort of stand out. So I will put 3 different things up on the screen just here for you as little graphics, so you can get a gist of what's going on there. Moving on from there, we have weekly sales. So with us from today the 27th of June through until the 4th of July, there's a couple of different sales just here in the weekly deals. The first one is where you get both 10 lots of ×4 Commander XP boosters and ×3 Vehicle XP boosters. Those 2 available for 850 gold. And the final offer is the Cold War Era 2 Chinese Boat Premium Light Tank, the Type 63 HG90. That is available for 6,400 gold, representing a 50% saving. From there we move on to super savings, formerly known as personal offers. Of course, the way this works is once you've earned 8,000, 20,000 and 40,000 XP in any number of games, you will receive a 50% discount on the following vehicles respectively. So we start with the Soviet Tier 3 BT SV Light Tank, followed by the Soviet Tier 5 Churchill 3 Heavy Tank, and finishing up with the American Tier 8 T41E1 Light Tank. From there we move on to contract reminders. Now of course the way this works is you will have an additional week after the dates that I'm about to mention, where if you haven't been able to earn the tanks for free in time, you'll be able to spend your gold to buy out the remaining stages. So we start with the Machine, which is in its final week, available until the 3rd of July. The Plaguebringer with us until July the 17th. The KV 75.01k available until July the 31st, and finally the hard case, which is available until August the 28th. A brief reminder for the resolutions event. This month is of course speeding along. We are very nearly at the end of the month, so if you haven't already claimed June's resolution rewards, then please do find the link down in the description for the resolutions event. Link your PlayStation or Xbox account to the Wargaming World of Tanks site so you can claim your rewards, and they will then be credited to your account. That does bring an end to this week's installation of the news, but just a brief mention regarding TankFest 2023. I was in fact there this year, so having only just really returned from that, a 200-mile trip from where I live to where TankFest was held, I haven't yet processed all of those images and videos that I've taken, but as I mentioned at the start of the video, I will have some exclusive content for my patrons regarding TankFest 2023, so if you want to get your hands on that exclusive content, then please do find the link down below in the description to my Patreon. All really I suggest is donating as much or as little as you are comfortable with. I tend to recommend about $5 a month, which is what I imagine to be roughly the equivalent cost of a cup of coffee. But for those of you who don't want to or can't donate to me on my Patreon, then do not worry, I will include some content here completely free on YouTube, a relatively limited amount of course, but nonetheless there will be something that I will create for you all for free here on this YouTube channel regarding TankFest 2023. So with all that being said, I want to thank my patrons ever so much for their support. I want to thank you all ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.